What's up, guys? We're at the South Point Casino. I'm with my brother Andrew. We are meeting up with Andrew and Brad Owen. Andrew Nemi and Brad Owen, the poker royalty of vloggers. And they're having a meetup game, so I wanted to come out and show support. Everything's been going pretty good, but I get, like, when I bust out, I'm soul crushed though. It hurts because I can see the final table. It's like so close. And I'm not used to that pain, you know? It's like, it's a pain that you don't experience in cash games. Brad, what's up, my man? How's it going?
Hey, how are you?
Looks like you're doing well.
Mint 21.
Okay, I got stacked the first hand.
Sorry, what?
I got stacked the first hand.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You got stacked already.
What's up,
You
bro?
got stacked already?
Yeah, I already got
Do
stacked.
you have good cards?
I had an ace and a king. I want to officially just give everyone at this table a shout out. These are all very high quality people.
$10.
And this dealer, high quality.
High quality people, not high quality poker players.
I'm thoroughly enjoying myself at this table.
I said I really want to be in a JohnnieVibes video. It's like my dream.
All you gotta do is punt.
Okay?
Punt to
That
me.
might happen.
All right, we're in level, what level are we in? We're in level 9 of the double stack tournament. We got 106,000 in chips, and we have a commitment for punting right here by Jeffrey Chang.
Yes.
Congratulations, everyone. You're all in the money.
We are on break of the 1K double stack. It's Sunday evening. The Las Vegas Strip is behind me. I'm by the Rio. There's helicopters flying overhead. Dinner break is about to wrap up. I gotta head back in. We gotta get back to the table. I have a short stack, which is not ideal, but 3 tournaments, 3 cashes. I'm gonna do my best to run up a stack. I'm gonna play loose. Like, I'm gonna get it in there. I don't want to min cash, you know. I mean, we've already had a couple pay jumps, I think. But the bottom line is that I want to run it up. So the only way to do that is to mix it up. So we're gonna get in there and mix it up right now. Hopefully win a flip. Hopefully get a lot of folds when we don't have it. All right, what's up, guys? We are on the last break of the day. We're down to around 500 players, 540 something the board reads right now. And that level was kind of crazy. You guys saw that I was gonna be gambling it up, and there was 2 hands that I wanted to talk about. The first one was a hand that I defended the big blind with King 6 of diamonds after middle position raised to 2 big blinds. So we had to put 1 more big blind in, getting a great price. And the fact that we're short stacked, we started the hand with 14 big blinds. It gives us an opportunity to realize our equity. You know, if I flop a pair or a flush draw or a board texture that I really love and want to go with, I'm going to be like check shipping a lot, check calling, and not folding very often. So anyways, we call, no diamonds on the flop, we flop a pair, we check, and he down bets the flop to 14,000, we call. The turn comes a low card, and it goes check, check, and then the river is a king, so we make kings up, 2 pair. And I could definitely lead here, but I think that this is going to be a great bluff card for our opponent to put me to the test for my tournament life. And he could have just rivered a king, in which case he would be value betting that anyway. So we check, and he overbet rips it on the river. And we obviously make the snap call. He shows king jack, and we get a nice double up to like 340K at the 10 big blind level. So that's 34 big blinds. And sure enough, we win the next hand as well, a dead button. And then the next hand, we're on the button. Things are looking great, and it folds to us. We raise with king queen offsuit, And the small blind is Dan O'Brien, a popular player, friend of mine, and he rips it from the small blind. Big blind gets out of the way. And it just kind of feels like this is a call on every chart that you would ever look at. So I don't waste too much time in calling, even though I don't love it, because it's all in for 150K, 148K. So we make the call, and he has ace queen, and we don't improve. He wins with ace queen. So it's really interesting because that hand with Dan O'Brien, if the roles are reversed and he has king queen in the small blind and I have ace queen on the button, I'm going to bust him in that hand because I'm going to min raise the button and he's going to jam from the small blind with king queen, and we're obviously going to call and win. So it's just crazy how these tournaments work where the situations just dictate themselves sometimes. But I feel like I'm playing really well in the short stack. I just have like this natural intuitiveness, kind of knowing what the ranges are, and then when I go back and check the Ben CB raise your edge stuff, it's like always like what I'm thinking and what's in line with my thoughts. So I'm gonna get through this day and grind up a stack, and we're gonna head on to day 3. If not, you guys will see either way. So thanks for the sweat, guys. All right, guys, we're walking out of the Rio parking lot. Oh man, okay, what do I say here? So I was a short stack ninja, and I was just like picking my spots so well. It was kind of crazy how I was able to maintain without being all in, but at some point I just knew that I had to take flips, and I got in a flip situation with ace queen versus pocket jacks. And after the hand, I was left with 1/2 of a big blind. I was left with 7K at 8-16. I was on the button, so I folded the next hand in the cutoff, and then I was dealt an ace in the hijack, so I moved it all in for my 1/2 a big blind.
Story time.
And then I folded all the way to the big blind, and because of the big blind ante, had pretty much all my chips in. It went raise and then re-raise, and I looked at 7-5 off, stuck it in there. Fold. Oh, raised and 3-bet? Fuck that, all in.
Good job.
We'll take the...
have 5-7.
Got 5-7.
Made a straight, so quadrupled up there, then moved all in like 4 hands in a row. People kept folding. So I bagged over 200K, which when the blind level goes up coming in tomorrow, I'm gonna have roughly 10 big blinds. So I'm still short, but 3 tournaments in Vegas at the World Series and 3 day 3s. We're gonna find some food, get some rest, and we're gonna be back with our 10 big blinds. I'm gonna be more ninja-like tomorrow with this stack. All right, so we navigated a short stack for around 30 hands, had around 14 big blinds when this hand came up. Was dealt ace-8 offsuit on the button, and it's obviously a standard no-brainer jam from the button here. Hoping to get folds, and we get a call from the big blind who has ace-9. So we are pipped and we are out of the tournament. And I took to Twitter to update everyone on my status and made sure to record my thoughts in the parking garage at the Rio. All right, what's up guys? The dream is over. We lasted about 45 minutes of that level. And to be honest, I'm not that bummed out because after losing that flip with ace queen and having 1/2 of a big blind left, I lasted probably 2 hours after that point, just picking my spots amazingly, and also referencing, I got lucky in a spot too, but the other thing is that I got a lot of practice. Like in between hands, I was looking at the Ben CB charts for every position. For example, like I'm in middle position and it's unopened to me. What's the range of hands that I'm going to be jamming here with? Now that I'm up at the 15 big blinds, are there hands that I'm going to be min raising with? Things like that. So it was like a ton of really good practice doing that kind of stuff. So I definitely feel more prepared the next time I get short stacked. Honestly, I haven't spent a ton of time short stacked in these tournaments because I've done so well in the early stages building stacks, because these tournaments are really deep and they favor deep stack players for sure. So having the practice of mixing it up in there with the short stack has been extremely beneficial, and I know it's going to help me in future tournaments, because eventually I'm going to outlast 100% of the people in the field and not just 96% of the people in the field. But Olga's here for a few more hours before going to Denver, so I'm gonna go finish up a video and hang out with her. Thanks, you guys. Hey, what's up, guys? We are on the stone bubble of the monster stack. All right, guys. I don't want you to hold me to these numbers, but apparently these are the lucky numbers on the daily vibe. No purchase necessary, void where prohibited.